Yo, 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 what it do, YouTube? It's your favorite pilot, Conscious Buddha, and we are back with episode 47 of our Howard University Dynasty rebuild. We're coming off of a big win against LSU. They had piggybacked us, or leapfrogged us? They leapfrogged us in the polls. They jumped up to number 3. We were number 5. We beat them in a nail-biter towards the end. We are now the number 4 team, and we got Notre Dame at home. Now, this has been our bitter rival for the duration of this rebuild. But things took a turn. Things kind of took a turn towards the end of season 2. We gave them a thumping. Last year, we destroyed them. We'll see how things are looking this year. Grimes coming off of that injury last week. He had the hip bursitis, went down early in the first. You got to think he's ready to get back in the swing of things. 29 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the season. Will kick the ball off to start. Number 83, Bradford on the return. Ford is there with a big hit. Lays him down. 1st and 10. 2 seconds off the clock here in the first. Keith will get the ball. Number 5. I got a soft spot in my heart for anybody that wears number 5. Reggie Bush, my favorite player. You see Freddie Rodriguez wears that number. We'll see if Keith can do that number justice in this game, as Gaines is sacked by Cumbie. Now, number 44. Funny story, I wore that number my freshman year of football, and I hated it. But my coach gave me the number because he said I reminded him of himself when he played, as Lawrence makes the diving grab for the big first down. So, yeah, I wore that number for a year, but after that year was over, I went to my old reliable number 11, and I wore that for the duration of my career. And Grimes is scrambling, looking for a man, has Milton. You know the drill, but Milton fumbles it, and Davis is there for the recovery. That is a mistake that we cannot make. Gaines, 1st and 18 after the holding penalty, or no, after the unsportsmanlike conduct, and Keith is on the move. And I told you that number 5 coming in handy. He's on the move. He picks up big yardage. Big yardage by Keith. That's a big play. 1st and 10 at the 46, driving in. Gaines with the read option, and he is pulled down behind the line by James Jackson, the all-star recruit in his first year, making hella plays. 2nd and 12, Gaines in the gun, looking for some action, and Gaines will get popped. But he's up near the 40. That's a big gain. Read option again. This time he's rolling to the left. He has number 83. He's popped. Malik Milton is there for the fumble recovery, and that is a big play. That is a big play, and you just see he just got spooked here. Ford laying the big hit, and Norwood coming in and just spooking him. He pitches it early before his guy is ready, and Malik Milton is there for cleanup duty. That was Bailey, actually. Number 52 is Bailey. Rodriguez gets the ball, and you know what Rodriguez does. Rodriguez, that counter tray has been a beast of a play all season. That is a touchdown. I've lost count. I just know that he's the best in the nation at what he does. Big play. And I mean, when you got that type of blocking on the outside, Lamar Milton cleaning up house. And you see Lamar Milton coming back and taking another guy out. Lamar Milton took out 2 guys with crackback blocks on that play, clearing space for his buddy Freddie Rodriguez to take it to the crib. Gaines diving out of that sack. Harris is there for the interception, but it goes to the hands of the receiver, and it just dropped. Gaines cannot believe it. How did he drop that? That would have been a touchdown. Gaines, 2nd and 10. The wreck snap to Keith. Keith will get stripped by James Jackson, and Nathan Stewart. No, sorry, Sean Anderson is there on the recovery. James Jackson is a dog. Grimes likes what he sees. Looking for a man. Rolls to the right. Throws it up, and Mayfield's there in the interception. That is back-to-back turnovers. The tackle is made by the offensive lineman, and we don't know what's going on here. 2nd and 10. Howard is up 7. But Notre Dame can strike at any moment here. They've had some big plays that have been taken off the board or dropped, as you see Crowder making the grab in front of Malik Milton. Malik Milton has to tighten up those coverage skills. He's the best corner in the nation in terms of volume, and interceptions. But he's been letting a lot of guys moss him and take him deep, as Ford is there now. Now 57 is Ford. Ford is there for the stop. Howard back on offense. Grimes dropping back, looking for a man. Milton is there. Old, reliable Lamar Milton with the grab. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Howard looking to make a play. Grimes will drop back. Looking deep. Lamar somehow gets in between the defenders there for the big catch. And that's just an amazing play by the number 1 receiver. He'll get the ball again here on the screen. Will almost get a broken tackle, but he'll get stopped there. It's 3rd and 5. Late in the first. Grimes looking for a play. Scrambling to his left. He has Johnson. Johnson will not make the catch. And that will bring up 4th down. Grimes dropping back, looking deep, and he throws that one out of bounds. out of bounds. Notre Dame back on offense, back and forth game. We cannot have these back and forth games against unranked opponents. We got to continue blowing teams out if we want to sneak into the national title. 3rd and 3 late in the first quarter. Man in motion. Gaines is going to run that option. Gaines picks up a first by a long shot, but Nathan Stewart gets the strip fumble. And I don't know what Gaines was doing. He should have slid or he should have broke it out to the sideline. Don't know what he was doing, but play action by Grimes. Grimes is going to show you how to get down the field. Leads Traina to the sideline. Traina breaks the tackle, gets knocked out of bounds. First down, Howard. Grimes dropping back, looking for a big play, and he's going to find Traina again, and that is a big touchdown. That is how you move the ball down the field. That is how you get a quick score. Traina showing everybody that he's the best number 2 in the nation. He's the best number 2 receiver in the nation. You can't just sleep on him. You can't just focus on Lamar Milton because he will take you to the crib each time. Looking like a young D-Jack out there in his prime. Gaines handing it off to Keith. Keith is popped by Norwood. That's nothing going there. It is 2nd and 12. Gaines looking to Keith again. Norwood gets ran over this time, but James Jackson is there. And I'm telling you, you cannot disregard or downplay the impact of a good linebacking core. I feel like once we went after those linebackers for year 2, and we got Alex Ford and Alvin Bailey, Zach Norwood, and then we brought in James Jackson this past year, I just feel like our defense has been that much better as Rodriguez fumbles and Grimes is pushed over and Lane at the 10, the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown. Rodriguez never fumbles. He never fumbles, but this time he does. We're going to throw the challenge flag. We're going to see exactly what happened. 35 is there on the tackle, and that ball does come out, but he might have been down. But, hey, they saw enough to reverse it. 2nd and 8, we got fresh life. We find Milton across the middle. He tries to get shifty. Doesn't work. 3rd and 4. Grimes dropping back. Looking for it. Man, again, that's Traina. Traina, I told you every single time. You cannot just focus on the number 1 guy. 2nd and 8 coming up. Grimes looking to make a play. Has Milton across the middle. And Milton taking some big licks, but showing that he's tough. Showing that that shoulder might be injured as Rodriguez will power forward on 3rd and inches for the first down. It is 1st and 10. 3 minutes left to go. Rodriguez gets the ball. Makes a man miss. Oh, my goodness. Makes him look silly. Pushes number 9, but number 17 comes back to help with the tackle. Rodriguez strong. 72 yards in a tutty already. 2:46 left to go. 3rd down. Looking deep for Lamar, and that is tipped. That'll bring up 4th. Howard to give the ball back to Notre Dame. Andriano is there with a big hit on the sack. That was just a big demoralizing hit. Rub some dirt on it is right. You don't really see big plays like that. Yes, you do. What am I saying? Andriano laying him out. Big hit. Big hit. 3rd and 15 coming up. Gaines in the gun. Gaines in the gun. Howard sending a 4-man rush. He'll loft it up to the left, and it is nowhere near the receiver. 2nd and 6. Howard is up 17-zip. After that last drive ended with a field goal, he's tracking, trying into the sideline, but he finds Milton. Milton stopped on his route, and the route bounce worked in his favor. That's 7 catches, 85 yards already. Rodriguez trying to stretch to the sideline, breaks the tackle, spins, and somehow gets back near the line of scrimmage. Do not know how he pulled that off. It is 2nd and 11 with just over a minute left. Grimes making some changes. He has a man. He has his boy, and Lamar Milton almost freaks the entire defense with a one-handed snag, but he doesn't come down with it. That's Chris Lawrence's territory, and this time he doesn't even turn his back around towards the ball. Do not know what type of miscommunication that was, but it looks like we will get bailed out with a roughing the passer. They're trying to take our boy out. 2nd and 7. Grimes is going to make him pay for it. Going left, going right, looking for something. Gets sacked. That is not what we needed. That is not what we were looking to do. It is now 3rd and 20. Grimes has to make up for it. Looking for a man, and Lamar Milton, once again, just not on the same page with his quarterback. 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Notre Dame trying to make something happen, trying to make up for their losses. Keith will get tackled, and that was a big play there. 25 seconds left to go. They're going to run this hurry-up offense, try to make something happen. 3rd and 7. Gaines dropping back, looking across the middle. Nathan Stewart with the double clutch interception. He brings it down right at midfield. Roland Black is shaken up, but Howard has 20 seconds to drive the length of the field. And now it's 11 seconds left. Third down. Grimes got to make something happen. Throws it deep. Lamar Milton is there. I don't know how he grabbed that, but 4 seconds are left on the clock. Howard will clock it using the timeout. 3 seconds left now. Grimes trying to find a man. Looks for Snyder across the middle, and Snyder will get the touchdown. They'll give him the spot. 2 touchdown passes now for Grimes in this first half, and you see he got that touchdown in right at the buzzer. That is what you call a buzzer beater. Finally, Snyder gets, and he just crosses the plane. Just crosses the plane. Beautiful execution. His first catch of the game. That'll go for 6. Howard comes into the second half with the ball up 27-0. Rodriguez making plays, and Rodriguez will fumble for real this time, but it goes out of bounds. You can't have that from your star running back. Getting popped like that. Grimes looking for a man. It'll go over number 17's head, right into the hands of Lamar Milton. That's why he's the star. That's 10 catches now. He's been bailing us out ever since his return, and it's so great. We definitely need him in the final stretch of this season as Cameron makes the big over-the-shoulder grab. You got to remember, Cameron is 6'8", 250, looking like a young LeBron out there. That's already 300 yards passing for Grimes here at the beginning of the third. Grimes is coming back with a vengeance, man in motion. Grimes will fake the handoff to Rodriguez, rolling to the right, finds Traina, and a big block by Cameron springs Traina into the end zone. That makes it 3 touchdown passes. Yep, 3 touchdown passes. 2 to Traina now. As you see here, 5 catches, 92 yards. Cameron laying that man out as Traina waltzes into the end zone. And it's just too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Notre Dame doesn't stand a chance. This is like that Packers and Cowboys game. Stewart is the user control for this play. 2nd and 4. Gaines looking for a play. Tries to find the mismatch and will find it up the sideline. Marcus Harris and Donald Hall were over there just out of position. First down. Quick pass by Gaines. Quick tackle by Andriano. 2nd and 9. Gaines under center. Man in motion. Hunter coming across the middle. Gaines is just going to take off running. Marcus Harris is there for the quick tackle. 3rd and 7 now, midway through the third. Gaines, knowing he has to make a play, dips under something, we don't know. But Marcus Harris is there with the interception. Marcus Harris will bring it out, and he will get tackled near the 15-yard line. Not the best decision to bring it up, but when you have a high-powered offense like Howard does, none of that really matters. Grimes is going to come out and hand it to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is in open field, and Rodriguez will get near the first down. Too easy for him. 2nd and 3. 3:29 left to go. Rodriguez gets the ball again. Rodriguez is up the sideline, and he will just get near the 40, and that's just an easy 10, 11 yards. You see, approaching 4,000 career rushing yards. Grimes dropping back, looking deep. This time the ball will stay inbounds. Lamar will dive for it. It's tipped and almost intercepted. That happened a few weeks ago, and it's so scary when that ball just hangs up in the air like that. So scary as number 7 goes for the interception, doesn't get it, and just like that, Notre Dame back on offense. 1st and 10 at their own 20, 2:45 left to go. Looking deep, and I told you, Malik Milton, he lives by the interception, dies by the interception. Doesn't get in position to make the play, gets mossed. That's a first down. 43 in motion, got stuck on his tight end for a little bit. Keith gets the ball. Keith is running hard. He's not been able to make that much of a difference for his team, but he's running hard. I love the effort. 3rd and 6. Gaines looking for a play. Moving to the right. Throwing left. Bradford is there. Malik Milton has to make the touchdown saving tackle. 1st and 10. Gaines will hand it off to Keith. Keith will get popped, but he'll actually truck. What a weird play there. He trucked the defender, fumbled it on the truck, but they recover it. It's all good. Gaines will take off, and Hall with the blunder. Hall with the blunder. Face mask, free yards. 2nd and 10. Late in the third. Howard has this game under control, but we don't want to repeat of last week with LSU where they came back and almost took the game from us. Big tackle there. As we close out the third quarter, Gaines is going to throw it deep, and Crowder mosses Malik Milton, and that's the play I'm talking about. That's the play I'm talking about, letting up the big plays over the top. Notre Dame won the kickoff. It's going to number 81, Lamar Milton. Lamar Milton doesn't really get a chance to return kicks, but he will make them pay with a big kick return down the right sideline. That is expert execution. Expert execution. He's been the player of the game so far, over 10 catches on offense, and then coming down here getting the kick return. Howard now kicking it off to Notre Dame. Bradford on the return, and he is stripped. He is stripped, and it is recovered by Hall. You know when the band music keeps playing, it's because we got more big plays coming. As now the ball is thrown up, and Lamar Milton will sky up for the grab. And Moss, 4 defenders in the back of the end zone. He just got the kick return touchdown. We forced the turnover, and Grimes says, you know what? Let me reward my guy. Big pass and play. He jumps over 2 defenders. There was 4 defenders in the area. That's what happens when you have the nation's best receiver on your team. These 2 are going to be legends at the next level, I can already guarantee. I wonder where they'll end up playing. I wonder if they'll come back for a senior year. There's so many questions to be answered at the end of the season. But Howard back on defense, and that was just a big play. Squeezed in there to Hunter like that. 1st and 10. Score is 48-7 there. Just that fast, 48-7. And Gaines takes off, and Hall is there with another strip fumble. Anderson there is on the recovery. This game is getting out of hand. You got to think it's got to come to an end soon, and Clancy throws a mean juke, and Clancy is down the sideline. I mentioned it last video. We got some heaters in relief for Rodriguez. Rodriguez is the star, but we got some heater in relief. Joey Clancy out of D.C. is one of them. He's a one-touch man. He gets that ball, he throws one move, and he's in the open. He reminds me of Shady McCoy. He's that quick, he's that shifty, he's that versatile. And we will finish this game 62-7 and a big blowout victory at home. And I mean, what more do you want from us? What more do you want from us? Taking care of business. This is supposed to be our rival. They beat us 61-14 in year 1. Here we are, year 4. 62-7 is your score. Notre Dame has been slight work ever since we figured out this offense, figured out this team. And this has to be the year that we push it to the next level, cross that finish line, and get that championship. We're on a crazy win streak right now, going all the way back to season 2. And the scores are getting astronomical. I mean, how many ranked opponents have we beat already this year? Florida, Texas, USC, LSU. We just put up 62 against Notre Dame. You see 12 catches, 220 yards for Lamar Milton, plus a kick return touchdown. Ridiculous numbers. We're on a 25-game win streak going back to season 2. Georgia Tech is our last home game, and we got the Battle of the Real HU. Then we got Ohio State. That is the game that's going to determine whether we make it to the chip. 2 of the best teams in the nation. They're on a 19 game. We're on a 25 game. I guarantee they're going to win out. They got Michigan up next. I guarantee they're going to take that one. And this is where we see where legends are made. So that video is coming up in a few episodes, but you guys already know the drill. Until next time, it's been your favorite pilot, Conscious Buddha. Stay safe, stay conscious. I'm out of here. Peace.